All right. First and foremost, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. What I just said is all praises to the Father in the name of the Son. Also want to say, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Barakatah. Disclaimer, right? This is no bashing women type thing. This is not aimed to degrade women or anything along those lines. This is just me going into the Bible and showing you what the Bible say, man. Right? If you are offended, you don't have to watch this video, man. If you get easily offended, turn the video off, man. Right? This message is thrived off of something I seen on Facebook, man, about outrage, man, selective outrage at that. I'm not gonna get to Facebook, man. I am gonna get my status off Facebook, but I'm not gonna get the information on I'm gonna get the information that I posted, man. It's clear, man. And they ain't getting no likes, no nothing, because this is usually how things like this go, man. So let's go here, man, and let's press this. Let's get this here a little bit bigger, man. And this is the hypocrisy that we see at an everyday rate, man. You're just gonna go here, man. You can see my Facebook. I don't want my friends list. You can see my friends list on Facebook if you wanted to, man. So we got what I say here. I say you can call out men for their actions. Nobody bats a fucking eye, right? Say one thing about Angel Reese, and here come everybody and their mama, right? Laugh my ass off. Definitely gonna talk my shit today on my YouTube channel because the Bible is clear, right? We're gonna get this. Right, and it's not 4:30, man. It's actually 4:13. Right, so I am connected to the internet. But yeah, man, this is it's clear. Right, we're gonna move this back into proper order. Right, and reasoning behind the stat, man, was to trigger some people, honestly. Give me a little interaction on Facebook, but it's not about the interactions. It's more so about spreading the truth, man. When we see brothers call out other men, it's never nothing said about it. They be like, oh, they be doing that stupid thing, man. Whatever that is, I don't even know what that means, man. Right? When they are in agreement with a man calling out a man. But when it comes down to you calling out a woman, man, they're gonna let you have it every single time, man. Right, let me get that Leviticus 19 real quick, man. Actually, I'm gonna get it, man. But I want to get it out of a couple different places, right? Not second Leviticus, but Leviticus. All right, let's go to my Bible hub. I don't have a Bible hub. I should have a Bible hub open. So it's on modest apparel, man. Actually, I should start with that, man. But we're not gonna start with that, man. Let's go here. Come on. Leviticus. My computer ain't acting the best right now, man. But yeah, man, when we get into this, man, it's gonna be a good lesson, man. Alright, now we got Leviticus to pop up. My internet definitely not acting right now, or it's not it. So Leviticus 19:26 is gonna give me all the is it 26 and 19? No, hold on, let me see, right? 1929, Salakia. Right? But we're going to get all the precepts to back this up, man. And yeah, man. Let's just start with this one here, man. Right, so this is the book of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 26, and it reads, Ye shall, 29, Salakia. It says, do not prostitute thy daughter, man, right, to cause her to be a whore, man, lest the land fall to whoredom, man. And this is what we seeing as the result of whoredom. It's not causing your daughter to be a whore, man. It's the result of whoredom, man. right? And it says, and the land become full of wickedness, man. Right? Let me go here, man. I don't know how it's worded, but I could probably find it if I just use my phone. But I know it's how to. Nope, I would have got it wrong, right? So this is the reasoning behind what I'm saying here, man. We're gonna get Ezekiel 16 real quick, man. Right, this is clear, man. Right, we gotta understand that in Leviticus 19:29 it says, "Lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness." Man, it's wicked for our women to even have to worry about being seen as sexualized, man. We're actually gonna go into this, man. So this is off of Google. The sources is here, man. We're not gonna actually go into the sources because this is trusted, right? This here it says here, right, and that's the Guardian, Daily Mail, AOL. It might be more there. And we got stuff here, the Guardian, AOL, YouTube. Let's actually get this quote right.
Just taking the opportunity to really stand up for you and what your journey has been like that we don't get to see.
I don't really get to stand up for myself. I mean, I have great teammates. I have a great support system. I got my hometown. I got my family that stands up for me. I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just think try to ignore and I just try to stay strong.
A little bit too quick, my bad. Speed this up. I don't want to hear all this.
Like I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So,
all right. Let's mute this again. So simply put, man, she don't want to be sexualized, man. She didn't say directly out her mouth she don't want to be sexualized. She says she's been sexualized and she crying. So that means that she don't like it. You know what I mean? Right? But let's see. Let's go back here, man. Right? Let's go back here, right? And I gotta get this, man. Right? I gotta get it, man. Right? You don't want to be sexualized. Victoria's Secret models, man. They are the number one sexualized things on the planet next to Playboy models, man. What are we talking about? Right? You don't want to be sexualized. Why are you doing this? Posing in lingerie, man. You don't want to be sexualized. Lingerie is a form of sexual arousal, man. Right? And hopefully I don't get banned on YouTube, man, for showing those images, man. It wasn't that much, man. I've seen much worse on YouTube. So hopefully it ain't that bad, man. But you never know, man. Right. So that's First Timothy 2. Right? So this is First Timothy chapter 2, verse 9, man. Right? It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. Right? Let's go to that same Google, right? And let's go modest apparel. Right? And of course they got white women. You got one maybe black woman here, man. But who knows how to dress modestly, man? Right? It's honestly should show you a bunch of This is actually a good look, man. It should show you a bunch of women with hijabs on, man. To be honest, this is a good example here, man. They got it down packed, man. These people here, man. This is what we would consider, according to Google. This ain't even me, man. This is Google. This is what this pants is not it, man. Pants is giving you the not modest in the slightest. Even though it won't show your figure sometimes, man. Pants are not modest. Let's just put it out there, man. So if you weren't rocking pants, right, that's Deuteronomy 22:5. You going off, man. Modest apparel, and some people would say that it's women pants and men's pants. Yeah, no, I'm not going for that, man. If your wife gonna wear pants in your household and that's how you run things, that's how you run things. But according to my understanding, pants is not supposed to be worn. So we seeing this, man. What modest apparel is, man, right? And it says in like manner also that women adorn. What does the word adorn mean, man? Right? Let's go back in here, man, to Google, right, where I left off, right? And let's go to and let's go to adorn. And that's technically going to go into adoration, man. And it says adorn to make more beautiful or attractive, man. So if you making yourself beautiful, you wearing modest apparel, man. You appreciate your qualities, man. You see yourself as beautiful, so you protect your goods, man. That's what it's talking about, man. And it says with shamefacedness and sobriety, right? Not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, man. But which becometh women professing godliness with good works, man. Right? And we ain't gonna go no further in that, man, because this ain't talking about what this video is about, man. Right? But it is about the women need to be, and if you want to be not be sexualized, you should not be dressed in a certain way. If you don't care about it, then don't cry about it, right? You know what I mean? And it ain't a shot at her, but it is, man. If you don't want people to be gooning over you, man, don't be dressing like that, right? That's quite literally what happens when you dress that way, man. People sexualize you, man, right? And now you're giving them fuel with that, man. Why would you go into this Victoria's Secret thing and then you got these type of things that happen, man? Were you crying? And look, I ain't even gonna go into this dude because he could be spreading false information, man. But look, he talking about the same thing 19 hours ago, man. Right? I actually got this thing going, man, because I seen somebody make a status, man, and I ain't friends with him. He used to be in the truth, man, and I don't know if he's still in the truth or not, man. I don't want to say that he used to be in the truth, but this man he be going off, and that's why I removed myself from him, and he don't associate with me, man. He made a status, and then my town, man, they went after him, the women, man, right? My cousins and all this stuff, and that's why I don't want to get too deep into the whole situation, man, because it's just gonna pinpoint who I am, and it's too much doxing for information, man. But I'm still gonna call it out, man. Right now, I'm calling out even more because they was making a big deal out of it. If I ain't see this on Facebook all day yesterday, man, I wouldn't have made no deal about this. I wouldn't have said nothing about this whole situation, man. Right? Because it is what it is, man. Our women gonna do what they do, man. But it's because of this, man. Where did I put that Ezekiel 16, man? Right, and that goes into this Leviticus 19:29. It says, "Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, man, lest the whole land fall to whoredom, man." So the women was whores, and they had daughters who was whores and whores and whores and whores and whores, man. Right? This don't mean that you selling your pussy, man. That could mean that you just giving yourself away, man. Right? You're not being abstinent until you meet one man, right, and being with one man for the rest of your life, man. This ideology came from slavery, man. Right, and it was pushed and it was popularized during what was it? The after what is it? Slovakia. After the civil rights movement, man. Right, after the civil rights movement, that's when women's suffrage happened and all this stuff, man. And now women don't need men and men don't, or well, men know we need women, man. Let's see, right? It's thinking that I'm looking for the women's suffrage. So it says mid-19th century. So it's actually in the 1800s before civil rights movement, man. Right. So this actually ideology was before, man. The Civil Rights Act, man. Right. Which is even crazier, man. These women, the so-called white women, they was doing this, man, and then they came and they started doing their own thing, man. Right, so yes, I'm not calling Angel Reese a prostitute, man, but she is exuding prostitute behavior, man. Right, because she ain't dressing in modest apparel, man, and she worried about people looking at her, right, and sexualizing her, man. But she got on this, man. This is for all the daughters of Israel, man. Right? If you're a black, Hispanic, or Native American woman, right, this is for you, man. Right? If your father was a black, Hispanic, or Native American man, this is for you, man. Right? Because we got to understand that this is your own doing, man. You can change it. People don't have to sexualize you. Yes, you beautiful, man. Right? And that's a thing, man. If you beautiful and you cover yourself up, people going to have respect for you, man. Right? They ain't going to just be like, oh, I need her, man. Right? They going to be like, oh, this woman is worth a lot, man. So let me treat her right, man. Right? But they showing everything, and now you're seeing them as a whore, man. Right? That's what you seen as, man. It ain't that you are one, but you seen that way, man. Because that's all you told, man. Let's get this again, man. So it says, behold, Ezekiel 16:44. It says, behold, everyone that uses proverb shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter, man. Thou art thy mother's daughter, thou loveth her husband and her children, right? And thou art the sister of thy sisters, which loathe their husband and their children. Your mother was an Hittite and your father was an Amorite, man. So this is literally talking about the children of Israel, right? But it's talking about how it's a pattern over and over and over again, man. Right? Your mother was a whore. Yeah, now you a whore, right? And your grandma was a whore, man, right? And they ain't talking about that, man. It's talking about what your mother do, you gonna do, man. Right? So is the mother, so is the daughter, man. Right? You're gonna exude the qualities that your mother showed, man. Right? It's clear, man. You need to actually come back to the Most High, man. Right? Or actually come to the Most High, because you never was really with the Most High in this day, man. Right? You need to go to the Most High and actually get right with the Heavenly Father, man. Right? It ain't no chance that you're gonna get it right by doing your thing and going off and wearing and just trying to be your own thing, man. Right? It says Proverbs 23:27, for a whore is a deep ditch, man, and a strange woman is a narrow pit, man. Right? And it's talking about, man, you are dug out, man. You ain't got no snapback in that thing, man. Right? And then you dealing with a whore, man. You gotta keep on putting money in their pocket, and you gotta keep on spending, man. That's why they all want the nigga with 100,000 and over 6 foot and faithful, man. Right? Cause these whores, all they know is the 100,000 niggas. If they fucking with them, man, they not faithful, man. And they not dealing with them, man. They just using them and smashing them, man. Right? They trying to get these $100,000 niggas, man, but they keep on getting treated like shit, man. Right? And then I'm gonna go with it, man. Angel Reese on her podcast or whatever, man. She had the one dude on there, the light skinned dude, man, and she was trying to basically shoot her shot the whole time, man. You knew she was trying to shoot her shot, and this nigga was like, "Yeah, I always take women out, man. My mom and my sister, right? I ain't trying to be beguiled by this demon, man, right?" And that's exactly what it is, man. It's to be beguiled by a demon, man, because you got them spirits on you, man, right? You got them things on you, and you don't realize that it's the spirits on you, man, right? Let's go do this one, man. You got different spirits on you, and you don't realize that you got these spirits on you, man. Right? And you crying about it, man, but you literally just a product of your environment, and you keep on going into that, man. Right? So this is Deuteronomy 23:17, man. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, man. Right? It says, nor sodomite of the sons of Israel, man. Right? So you no whores and no gay motherfuckers, right? That's what the Bible say, man. Right? It says, thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of Yahweh thy God for any vow, for even both of these are an abomination to the Most High, man. Right? So if you exuding things that are of a whorish nature, man, just how in the kingdom, man, or just how in the Bible, man, how they was saying that the heathen, supposedly Gentiles in the New Testament, wasn't allowed in the kingdom, right? They wasn't Gentiles, they was Israelites, but they was saying you look like a heathen, man. You let and heathens in the kingdom. Acts I think it's 2 all the way down to it's 27 all the way down to Romans 3 or 4, man. The councils of Paul, man. They was literally talking to Paul about bringing somebody that look a certain way into the kingdom, man, or into the temple, man. So you thinking that these women that dress like half naked and don't got no proper apparel on gonna be accepted into the temple, man? You look like a harlot, man, right? You look like a harlot, so we're gonna assume you're a harlot, man, right? We're gonna ask you how much, right? And now most of these women like, yeah, I need $100,000 niggas. That's how much. That's your price. You need a nigga who make $100,000 a year, and you ain't even gotta see none of that $100,000 a year. You just gotta know he make it. That's your price. You basically being a whore, man. Right? And this ain't Reese right here, man. Because I've never heard her say she want a nigga with money because she get her own money. But when they come to these other women, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they need $100,000 nigga, 6 foot and up. And then all this other stuff that they be talking about, man. And monogamous, man. Right? Even though the Bible is clear that the men ain't monogamous, man. 7 women gonna cleave to 1 man. Right? This is what we talking about here, man. We seeing that y'all wouldn't be accepted into the kingdom, man, or into the temple just by how y'all look, man. Right? Because we see in 1 Timothy 2, man, that women are supposed to adorn themselves in modest apparel, man. How you gonna be adorning yourself in modest apparel, man, and not get accepted? If you look presentable, you're gonna be accepted, man. Right? But if you look like a hoe, we're gonna assume you're a hoe, man. Right? And yes, the Bible says, judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment, right? But when it comes down to it, man, you could tell, man. Right? You might not think you was, right? But if I give some of these women the right price, man, they would cheat on their man. Right? They would do X, Y, and Z, man. Right? I think I gotta say it, man. The dude Ugly Money Nietzsche, millionaire, I guess on Facebook, I be watching his reels all the time, man. And this dude, he be going in on these damn women, man. Right? And these women, man, he asked one of these women, man, long story short, he asked one of these women, how much would it be for you to cheat on your man? Every woman got a price. She said 100,000, man. That's a price. Right? And she says, I don't want to be unrealistic. Unrealistic. You should be like, look, it should be no price, right? Because when you putting a price on your pussy, man, you becoming a whore. If a man can pay you 100,000 to fuck you, you are a whore. The Bible condones that, man. You shouldn't be saying, oh yeah, I'll do this for 100,000. I'll cheat on my nigga for 100,000. I'll cheat on my nigga for 5,000. I'll cheat on my nigga for 10,000. Right? That should not come out of a woman's mouth, man. But the mothers, man, they tell them you better get that bag, man. You better not be dealing with no broke niggas, man. Or even the fathers, man. Right? The fathers is whoring out their daughters, man. Right? Some fathers is telling their daughters, man, you got to get the bag first. Make sure he make money, man. Right? It's the father's duty to make sure that the man is in proper order, man. Right? That's why we have the dowry of virgins, man. But you can't get no dowry of virgin if your daughter out here popping the pussy for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, man. Right? If your daughter out here popping the pussy, you can't even make no gain from her, man. She is worthless, man. She is worth nothing, man. Right? A woman that is open to everybody is a deep ditch, or she is worthless, man. If I dig a deep hole, man, what is it good for, man? Gathering water, right? What am I gonna put in that deep hole, man? Bury somebody? Put the dead in the hole, man? You trapping somebody, man. If you bury a deep hole, man, and you cover it up with, oh, I look good and this and that, man, now somebody gonna go into that woman because she's beautiful, man. Right? Beautiful women is a great thing, man. It ain't nothing wrong with a beautiful woman, man. But you go into that woman, man, and now you just going straight into nothing, man. Right? You don't feel nothing, man. I'm like, damn, I need some more meat to be in this thing, man. Excuse my foul, though, man. Right? But that's how it be when you got some of these beautiful women, man. Right? You can't get your thing off, man, and you got to do this, that, and the third, man. It's because you done slept with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, man. But you expect us not to say nothing about you, even though you're out here moving like a whore. It's not going to happen. You want a real man to say some real shit, man? We going to say that real shit, man. And you can't be mad when we say you can't be a whore. Close your legs. Open up a Bible. But instead, our women don't even care about the damn Bible. They want to know if a man got the 100,000, right? 100,000 in today's day and age ain't gonna get you nothing anyway, man. 100,000 gonna get you just in the same situation as a nigga who make 400,000, man, or 4,000. That's a lot. Get 40,000, man, right? You gotta understand, man, that this ain't it, and this is why I said this is a message not just to Angel Reese, but to Angel Reese and all Black, Hispanic, and Native American women, right? Because all Black, Hispanic, and Native American women need this message, man. How much shame do we need in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American households, man? Yes, it's gonna happen with the so-called white woman, man. The white woman, all they know is harlotry, man. Because what happened? They forefathers, man, was taking the women, man, and they was just passing them around. Orgies, right? They been whores, right? And then when the women wasn't around, they was doing it to the little boys. This is what they are known for, man. We could look back into Grecian theology and stuff like that, man, or Grecian culture and Roman culture, man. Saturnalia, right? I don't know the name of it, but the origin for Valentine's Day, man, right? Or New Year's, man, right? All these things come from, or it's another one I'm not thinking about, Easter, man, right? I think Istar was the Greek god of fertility, man, about sex. All these holidays originate in things about sex, man, and where do they originate from, man? Some don't originate, like Saturnalia, that is out of Babylon, man, but it was taken and adapted into Roman culture, man, if I'm not mistaken, man. Don't quote me on none of this. Look up Saturnalia, man. Look up the origin of Valentine's Day. Look up the origin of Easter, man. Right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, man. But look it up for yourself, right? Because this is what it's about, right? So when you go into here, man, we can't be making our daughters hard, man. You shouldn't be like, yeah, just make sure you got that bag, girl. You gotta raise your daughter right, man. Right? The women actually supposed to be raising the daughters right, man. Right? Let me look it up, man. Let me look it up. Right. You're gonna get it. It's Titus. Titus, we gotta get this, man. Right? So let's go back here, right? This is Titus chapter 2, verse 4. It says that they actually, I'm gonna go verse 3. It says the aged woman likewise, right? This is the mother, what they supposed to be telling the children, man, or the daughters, man. Right? It says that and this is about what they supposed to be doing right here, man. So our elder woman, man, and the crazy part about this, man, is I didn't see so many. I didn't heard, because I ain't never dealt with no real older women that wasn't Esau, you know, back in the day, right? So I'm gonna be honest with it. I used to be an Edomite lover, man, right? That used to be my go-to, man, right? But now it's a lot different. I ain't been with an Edomite in a minute, right? But it says the aged women likewise, that they that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. Our women supposed to be holy, not false accusers, man, right? Not given to much wine, teachers of good things. What is Angel Reese teaching the children, man? That it's okay to go out and be a Victoria's Secret bottle, man? Right? It ain't nothing wrong with it, the heathen, if they gonna do it, man. But our women got a standard they need to set, man. Right? And this is where the standard needs to be set so that going forward, the other nations can fall in line, man. The other nations not gonna fall in line if the black woman not setting that example. Cause you see that at first it was the black women that was saying, I need $100,000 nigga, I need a 6-foot nigga, I need a monogamous nigga, man. Right? That was the black woman that did that first. And they set the standard, so now the white women following along, the Hispanic women following along, the Asian women following along, man. The black woman or the black culture sets the standard, so everybody else gonna follow us, man, or follow y'all. Cause I'm a Caribbean American. I can't be considered as black American under FBA standards and some people, man. Right? But when it comes down to it, man, they set the standard. Judah, they set the standard, man. So the men and the women, they set the standard, and these women, they showing, oh yeah, this what the black women like. This is how the black women move. So let's be like them, man. It started with the influence of uh, the white women and the white government, man. But after a while, man, these women, they just got their own thing going, man, and they was just like, yeah, man, we gonna do our own thing, man. If our women that they behave and behavior has become holiness, man, it'd be the standard across the board, man. Same thing with the aged men as well, man. We all need to set the standard. It's not just about the women, but this video about the women, man. Right? This video is about the women, so I'm gonna get on the women, man. Right? And it says, verse 4, Titus 2 and 4, it says that they may teach the young women to be sober. So our older women, our elder women, need to be able to teach our younger women how to operate, man. My ex, I'm not gonna give too much information on it, but my ex, man, she her mother, man, and her sisters, right, going out every night to the bar drinking, man, right? Because the mother was an alcoholic, so the daughter was an alcoholic, and the sister was an alcoholic, and it was just a continuous cycle, man. She had a daughter. Her daughter's probably going to follow along in that instance, man, right? The youngest daughter of the grandmother or the mom, whatever you want to call it, man, she had a 16-year-old, man, and she was damn near on the same path, man, becoming an alcoholic, man. Right? You gotta teach the young women to be sober and to love their husbands, to love their children, right? Because these women, they hate their kids, man. Right? If we see women setting the example of loving their children, man, right? Then you get children to love their children, to love their children, to love their children. And you got a bunch of love going on, man. But that ain't what the case is, man. Right, 9 times out of 10, man. Deuteronomy 28, verse 55, right? It says, verse 56, actually. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, right? For delicateness and tenderness, our women used to be so delicate and soft, man, that they didn't even go outside and step on the ground, man. That's how our women used to be. That according to the Bible, the tender and delicate woman, that means the soft and great woman, man. Tender and delicate. Delicate is a good thing, a delicacy, man. The soft and great women, man. That's what we used to have, man. Right? It says her eyes shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom, toward her son and toward her daughter. So they have evil eyes toward their children. They don't love their children. That's what this is the curses of, man. Right? And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for one of all things secretly in the siege and straightness. So she's eating them. Don't just talk about physically consuming them, man. It's talking about destroying them, man. That eat is if I'm not mistaken, right? It could be something else, but I'm almost positive that's a call in the Hebrew, right? So a call in the Hebrew is talking about consuming or devouring or in fire. You know what I mean? This is a bunch of different things that could mean there, man. And it's saying that they devoured them for want of all things secretly, man. They devour their children because you going to pay me this child support because they really just want this man still, man. Right? Or you ain't going to see your kids unless you do this, man. Right? Withholding a child from the father, man. Right, wherein thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates, man. And the enemy is around us, stressing us too, man. They saying, look, I'm gonna do this, and the women gonna be on your ass too, man. That's what it's talking about here, man. Right? We need to break this thing, man. Right? We need to get over this, man. Right? We need to get out of this, man. Right? Because how are we gonna continue to allow our women to be out all on the runways and doing all this stuff, man? And then seeing them in this type of light, man, crying, saying that they don't, that after I won the championship, because she won a basketball ring against a white woman, they started sexualizing her, right? So you mean to tell me that you don't have a problem with dressing and being exposing yourself, but you got a problem with somebody sexualizing you? Make it make sense, right? And I know she been in the WNBA now, I think, for 2 years, man. Right? So she been in the WNBA now for 2 years, man. That mean that, yeah, that was probably 4 years ago since that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese championship thing happen, man. Right? It's probably been that long now, man. Or 3.5 years at this point. Right? And for it to be that long, man, did she have a change of heart? That could be possible, man. Right? Do you want to be sexualized now, man? Do women want to be sexualized? No. They always say they don't want to be sexualized. Why are you gooning? You're a gooner, man. That's what they be saying, man. They drove the one dude who was gooning at the he was at some drive through thing, man, with his pants down, right? The light skinned dude, man. Right, and the dude killed himself because he made an embarrassment of himself, man. And they was making mockery, like, why you got your pants down, man? What's going on? And he drove off. They don't want them sexualizing them, but they dress half naked, right? And I'm not condoning it, man. Don't goon over these women. They ain't nothing supposed. You ain't supposed to be doing that, man. Right? Because Christ said, if you look at a woman and think to be with her, you commit adultery in your heart already, man. Right, so you that is adultery in your heart, especially if these women have men. But they should not be dressing this way to make men think this way, man. Right, you should be having some discreetness, man. Right, because the next verse, in verse 5, Titus 2:5, it says to be discreet. You're supposed to teach your young woman to be discreet. Use some discretion, man. Well, let's see. I don't want the Bible definition, but I want regular definition. So it says careful and circumspect in one's speech and or actions, especially in order to avoid causing offense or to gain an advantage, man. Unobtrusive, man. Right? So basically, you shouldn't be wanting to distract people, man. Right? Let's see. Is the opposite indiscreet rash? So let me just see if yeah, it should be a specific word that I'm looking for, man. But basically, it's saying, man, that you should be covered up, man. You should be not showing everything, man. Use some discretion, man. Right, and yeah, man, that's a job. It's a bag, right? Get to the bag, but come on, man. Is it worth it at the end of the day? You literally was crying about people sexualizing you. Now you in the Victoria's Secret that's known for sexualizing women, man. Right? These women go to Victoria's Secret to get some nice things, and not all of them, right? Some of them just go to Victoria's Secret for their thongs and their underwears or whatever, man. But most of the time, man, is to go to Victoria's Secret, man, to get some lingerie or something good to look good for your man. Sexualizing, man. Right? That's not discreet unless you're doing it for your man. Right? And it says keep her chaste, right? Chastity, right? What did that mean? Let's get that chaste definition right here, man. We should actually be getting this out the Greek, man, but we're gonna stay with the English definition. Abstaining from extramarital or from all sexual intercourse, man. Right? Not having any sexual nature or intention, man. Right? You literally dressing up in the fashion show, man. Right? The Victoria's Secret fashion show right there, man. There go the image. I'm not trying to make it no bigger than that. That's not chaste, man. That is not chaste, right? Chaste, whatever you want to call it, man. Right? That is not what we talking about, man. Because now men is definitely gonna look at you, and some men think she ugly, man. I personally don't think she is, man. But some men think she ugly, man. And then when they see that, it's kind of like some men had a change of attitude, man. And they're like, oh yeah, she bad. I ain't never said she was ugly. And then people pulling receipts on these men. Right, I might have said that she might be ugly, man. Actually, I don't know if I did, right? But I think now that she alright, man. She not that bad looking, man. Right? Let's do a quick search, man. But it's simple, man. Right? It says keepers at home. What are you keeping at home with all this, man? Right? You got all this out, and what are you keeping to at home, man? Right? We can see everything on the internet now, man. Right, if this is on the internet, man, now people got more to imagine, and AI got more to work with, man. Deep fakes, man. They could go on and start doing that type of stuff, man. You know what you setting yourself up for, man? Right, let me just see what I said about her, right? Have I ever said anything? I said, look, and this on my Twitter, it was 1/3/25. I said, Angel Reese could never get muted. I'm sorry, but Hooper girls be special. I got thing in my heart for Hooper girls, man. Right? I was a couple months ago, man, until I found out she had a man. Because when I found out she had a man, it was over, man. It was Rakia Jackson, man. She looked good too, man. Right? In high school, man, I had a Hooper girl, man. Right? That's what something men like this type of stuff, man. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with somebody looking and be like, oh yeah, you look good, man. But you gotta understand, man, when you putting that type of thing out there, man, it's only to be used for bad, man. Right? And it says good. Right? How can you be good dressed like that, man? Right? And it says obedient to their own husbands if she ain't got a husband, which I highly doubt she's not a virgin. Once you have a sex with a man that makes him your husband, whether you like it, understand it, believe it or not, right? But being obedient to your husband, man, that's supposed to come with your mother teaching you, man, or an aged woman, an elder woman, man, right? And it says that the word of God be not blasphemed. We doing all this. The woman's supposed to be teaching you this, that you don't make the word of God into some false truth, man, or some falseness, man, falsehood, right? This thing here, man, is actually supposed to be done and supposed to have been passed down for ages, man. But now we see our women and they giving up all they goods, man. And this is free for the internet to see, man. I ain't gonna go into this, man, but that's free for the world to see, man. Now you're doing it for free, right? You ain't even gotta get, and you doing it for a paycheck. You getting paid off of this, right? But at what cost, man? Is the world worth her soul? Obviously it is, man. Because once you start getting into roles like this, you know what comes with it, man. It comes into literally selling out, man. Right, and it is what it is, man. And these things is gonna continue to happen, man. Right? Look, Shaq even did it to her face, man. She don't want to be sexualized, but it's what's happening. What do we collect from this, man? What do we gather from this, man? Right? Let's see. Okay, that's a good one. I'm gonna get it, man. Cause it ain't talking about then, or it ain't talking about now. It's talking about then, right? Because it happened, man. I got a few more I'm gonna get, right? Because this is actually talking about also going into false gods, but it's also talking about women doing their own thing, man. So it says, I will not punish your daughters when they come, or this Hosea 4:14. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots, man. Therefore, the people that doth not understand shall fall, man. So we literally seeing that the woman, they getting away with it, man. Right? So this Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. Some people going to say this about the Virgin Mary, but it's not, man. It's talking about a woman coming over a man or getting a higher power than a man. Right, so this Jeremiah 31, verse 22, it says, how long wilt thou go back, O black sliding daughter? That's talking about going and dealing with other nations' idolatry and harlotry, which is going into false gods, man. And it says, for Yahweh have created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall overcome or compass a man. Right, meaning that they're going to have more power in this thing. And then if we go back, right, to this Hosea 4:14, man, let's go back one more time, right? It's literally saying, I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, man. They got more power, man, right? They get more bread out here too, man, especially nowadays, man. The woman is able to keep jobs more than the men can, man. Be in better opportunities, more educated, man, right? This is just what comes with this place, man. And there ain't nothing that we could really do about it because the Lord put us in a situation. It says the Most High created a new thing in the earth, right? And He will not punish our daughters when they do this, man. That's why we literally trying to get women, trying to get a good wife, man, and we can't find them, man. Right? Because this all happened, man. Right? It's all because of us, really, man. Let's get this, man. But it is gonna be a time, man, where this happens. I'm not even gonna I'm just gonna get it, man. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. Right? It says, and in that day 7 women, right, shall take hold of one man. Meaning that 7 women gonna basically be under one man, or the wives of one husband. Right? And we gotta get it. We gotta get it here, man. I didn't want this out of nothing else out of there, I don't think, anyway. But let's get it out of here, because it explains it better, right, in another version, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or maybe it's the next verse. Hold on, let me see. Control HUSBAND. So that was actually the version I was gonna go with, right? Let's finish this verse off real quick. It says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread, and we will wear our own apparel. Let us only be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. So let's go back here, man. And this is out of the G&T. When that time comes, 7 women will grab hold of one man and say, we can feed and clothe ourselves, but please let us say, you are our husband. 7 women gonna say to one man, you are our husband, right? So that we won't have to endure the shame of being unmarried, right? These women gonna get right. They're gonna get that act right, man. When this day comes, man. This is that day. This ain't now, right? Because the women obviously don't have no shame, right? Or no reproach, right? Let's get that shame, right? It's talking about shame, reproach, shame, same difference, right? I could probably get that out of another version, but yeah, man, we gotta understand, man, that this is what the women don't fit right now, man. They're not gonna say, oh yeah, I'm ashamed of that I'm not married, especially a black woman in America. They're not just ashamed to not be married, right? They don't need a man. They are strong, independent black women, right? Even when white women say they strong, independent, some of them, not all of them, but some of them say that they strong, independent black women, and they white. You know what I mean? Because that's the phraseology, man. Strong, independent, and black. That's where it originates. You don't got strong, independent women in China and Asia and Iran, Iraq, none of these nations, man. Right? Because the women know they need men, and the men know they need women. Right? In America, they got it all out of whack, man. Right? In that day, the branch of Yahweh shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel, man. So literally, it's gonna be a great day, and it's talking about the kingdom, man. Our woman gonna want to get with us, man, and it may be the days leading into that, man. But these women gonna have to understand that they gotta get right, man. They wanna be protected. They wanna be under us, man. Right? This is verse 4. It says, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the mist thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. Man. It's going to be literally the day that the Lord purge out all the wickedness, man. These women, the daughter of Zion, going to have a change of heart, man. Right? So it could literally be in the kingdom, man. And that's fine, man. Some of these women not going to get it, man, and they're going to have to go. 2 shall be in a field, 1 shall be taken, and the one shall be left. Some going to have to understand by death by pain, man. You don't want to have to get it right by death by pain, man. If you go as a woman, man, black, Hispanic, or Native American woman, if you're going to tune into this, man, tap in and get all the way to this point in the video without getting triggered, right? Because I know it's going to be some people who get triggered, man. And if this video gets watched, I wouldn't be surprised if this gets no views like the rest of them, right? But if somebody get on this video and make it to this point without getting triggered, man, please take heed and get into this word, man, right? Actually acknowledge what you have to do to get right, man, right? Because as a woman, you should be trying to get a husband, and you should be trying to get children, right? And you should be trying to be teachers of good things, right? Not giving too much wine, sober, Right? This is what you should be trying to do as an Israelite woman, man, or as a Black, Hispanic, and Native American woman, even if you don't want to be called an Israelite, man, a woman of God, right? A Proverbs 31 woman, man, starting at verse 10, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is what you should be trying to get into, man, right? Don't go into this wicked way, man. Turn back to the ways of God, right? Which is the law, statutes, commandments, are the first 5 books of Moses: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. It's easier for a woman to do this thing, man, than it is for a man. The women don't got to go out and teach. The women don't got to go out and wake up the nation. The women don't have to present themselves as a living sacrifice, man. The men do. When they start coming for the Israelites, man, they not coming for the women, man. They might come for the whole families if the whole family is an Israelite family, man. Yeah, sure. But if it's just a woman out here by herself, man, they not going to think that you going to be out here spreading the truth, because they know that the men are the soldiers, man. Get right with our Lord. Come back to our Father. So at the end of the day, when all this going smoke, man, you know that you good. Don't be listening to these Angel Reeses and all these other people out here, man. Because you're only going to be led to destruction, man. Right? And our women, they love wearing this half naked and not having anything on or see through and all this stuff, man. Get right with our Lord. Right? So with that, I want to say, Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah, EGA till we see that day. Kwame.